What did I want? Oh, do you know what I wanted to know about? This is
Okay.
different. You guys came up with our little phrases on them.
Straplines.
Little straplines, taglines that explain the flavour explosion that's going to happen when you consume the sauce. How did you come up with those?
Can I just chip in on the answer for that one to start with? I can't claim any credit for that. That's down to him. That's all of those weird, quirky little lines. And there was a particular day, which I'm sure he's about to tell you about, which is an unusual day, which prompted a lot of those to be created.
Yeah, it was a weird day. It was a weird day because I would imagine it was probably 2005. There I am at the office, covered in sauce. Just sauce all over me.
I think it was 2005.
Was it not?
No, that's 20 years ago.
That was a fever dream. No, so how
sauce streams.
saucy dreams. So the truth of how they got created was as simple as we sort of had all the sauces from you guys, and we basically just tasted them, tried to come up with something that sounded exciting, something that sort of actually mirrored what was on there, but also something that fit the dynamic and worked on the pack, so that they had a bit of a parity between them, because we didn't say this one has an entire paragraph and this one only says it's good. We tried to make sure, and I think I alluded to it earlier when I was saying the only one that I couldn't really get to was the very hot chili, because that description was effectively going to be a swear word expletive. Why? Because my personal world is I'm not very good with incredibly spicy things, and that it knocks your socks off. But that's where they came from, and the strange thing is, those have never been changed. So we came up with them and suggested them to you, and they've just stayed like that. They've never really been tweaked, weirdly.
Do you know what's a weird thing? Just adding to that one. Strangely, we've had this happen time after time. Often, the very first ideas, the creative spark of whatever the idea is, once you've sat and you've understood, let's say, the challenge of what you want to try and achieve, you get the first batch of things down. Quite often, you'll end up doing those, and then you'll go around the houses and do other ones, and then everybody will get involved, and you'll end up coming straight back round to there.
Yeah.
So those instant, fresh, creative ideas that are unfettered by committees and this, that, and the others, they are the best ones often, and it's brilliant that yours, those are those. You know, they're fresh.
And I can imagine when you were tasting it, you didn't want to overthink it.
But that's often something that you
instantly, what flavours, what feelings, what
which
textures.
is you go off the first gut feeling.
Yeah,
exactly.
because that's what the consumer will. Because they're not going to overthink it. They're going to just say exactly what
exactly.